So, because I love to change the mood, this is about my dead dog. Because it's funnier to me to change the mood 3 times, you know? I wrote this song back when I was living with my brother's dog. And he wasn't living with us, he was in New Jersey because he had to pay for a house. Anywho, so me and Buddy, that was his name, Buddy, we got to know each other better as he went from middle age to late age because his original owner died, sad. But my brother ended up taking care of the dog with his girlfriend and his 3 friends. He dumped the girlfriend, lost the 3 friends, and had this house and dog and no one to look after it. That's where I come in. Because he's like, I want to live with you because dogs love you. And they do. And so me and Buddy, we got to the habit of after I came home from the service industry. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to school for music, so I worked in the service industry a lot.
Yeah!
So I'd come home at midnight, and me and Buddy would make the right outside the house. We'd go to the end of the street and walk back, and it was our midnight walk. And he'd come downstairs into the basement while I practiced piano. And he always had good ideas, but he had bad hips. And so he stopped being able to go down the stairs. And eventually, I had to go downstairs and play piano. I'd come upstairs, and me and Buddy would go for our walk. And so me and Buddy are going for a walk, and eventually he can't go down the front stairs, so I have to lift him up to bring him downstairs. And it starts to feel like I'm not going to get to the end of the street one of these days. And so the last walk that we did make it to the end of the street, me and Buddy make that right. We made like 100 times. And we get behind the house, and just like usual, this dog is outside and barking in the middle of the night, as he always was. And so Buddy, he sauntered over to the center of that driveway, and with those bad hips, he popped a squat, and he took a shit. Now, I didn't clean it up there because I was walking to the end of the street. It made no sense to have 2 lumps of shit in my pants. So, we get to the end of the street, and we head back. And sure enough, that dog is still barking. And Buddy, with his bad hips, he walks over to that first pile of shit. He turns and he looks that fence dead in the eye because his vision was terrible. He was just looking at sound. And he popped a squat and he gave a second shit. And now I can't clean it up. It's art. And I just think, in a world where I want someone to give 2 shits, I found a dog who does.
Yes! Oh, shit.
And it makes me so happy, and it makes me so sad, because every time I touch the piano and I start to play things, I want to play this song. And every time I play this song, I feel like I'm still in that basement, and I'm going to go upstairs, and we're going to take another walk. We're not. But for a few minutes, it's not gone, it's still there. If I can hold on to the song, and that's what songwriting is to me. Songwriting to me is when you finish a song, it means that it takes you back to the place you were in, spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever you need. And it's exactly the core of why you wrote the song to begin with. You can make changes, you can make it elaborate, but if it doesn't have the core of why you wrote it, it's never complete. And you can change it, but until you make it more of what it was, it's never going to be what you want it to be. And this song is so special because for the rest of my life, I get to have my favorite song on the piano be about my favorite walks. And that's incredible. Who writes songs about walks? Aerosmith and Run DMC.
Oh my god.
Pantera.
That was good.
Oh, I've never played the piano before, so now you're wondering, does he really play piano? So this should be the last one. Hold on. Because when it's at your fingertips, it's still not gone.